What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I'm recording this about 10 seconds after I ended my live stream, and now it's time to talk about some of the things we saw at Gamescom. So I'm going to be talking about LEGO Star Wars here. Horizon I want to talk about probably on the second channel. I want to talk about the Marvel Midnight Suns game, so lots of content coming to the channel. And this is, there's going to be some negativity here. I'm not going to lie about it, okay? But I also want to highlight the positives of LEGO Star Wars as well, because let's not kid ourselves. It was great to see. It was great to see it. It was everything I kind of hoped to see. I mean, it's got the LEGO feel to it, but it looks like, what could be the best LEGO game yet. Just all of the above, right? There's only so much you can really say, but I'm really happy, finally, I've been saying it for a very, very long time, that it's a LEGO game, and obviously it's been pushed so many times, and it's like, if you think about it, we actually never saw gameplay. So to be able to see gameplay for the first time was great. Did it look like mind-blowingly amazing? I wouldn't say so, but it was exactly kind of what I wanted, which is not a bad thing at all, okay? What I do want to say, though, is I'm pretty upset. I'm not going to shortchange it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to try to hide it from you. I'm pretty PO'd at what they did. I expressed this very vividly in my live stream. We live streamed the event. You can actually go watch it and see my reaction when LEGO Star Wars did the release at the end of the trailer, because I was very mad. I don't think it's acceptable. I don't. And I know, I got to cover my back, because there's going to be the people that say, well, Alex, just be thankful that they're making the game. Be thankful it's not canceled. Be thankful it exists. All those kind of be thankful things. And I've said it before, I'm not one to bow down to people. I'm not going to kiss their feet. So I'm not going to thank them for continuing development. So hopefully nobody kind of comes at me with that as a counter argument. Here's the simple reason. This has already happened. I mean, and I'm already feeling it. I'm getting a little fiery, okay? Literally last Gamescom, they did the exact same thing. They did the trailer. It was an amazing trailer, right? They got us hyped. At the end, what did they say? Spring 2021, and they showed the graphic, the box cover of the game, right? They did the exact same thing this time, but with spring 2022. I don't think it's good enough. I think after you have done this, now technically, I would say 3 or 4 times. I mean, you could say spring 2020 was definitely one that was put out there. I think it was 2020, but you had that. Then you had, maybe it was going to be summer, right? Because it kind of moved past spring. So that was maybe an internal one. So maybe you don't want to count it. Maybe you do. Either, if you do count it, that's your second time that they've done it. All right? Then last year at Gamescom, it was spring 2021. Again, not a date, but a window. And I'll chalk it up to the stuff around the world with them being a little nervous about it, whatever. So then we go to that, now we pass spring 2021. Here we are, summer of 2021, and they do it again, not even giving us a date. And I guess the issue is we are going through, again, you could use the excuse of the stuff around the world, and I don't say its name. It's kind of like the devil in YouTube speech, but you could use that as an excuse, I guess, but not really, because we're starting to experience games kind of get over their fear. Remember, Starfield. Now, I don't advise doing this, but Starfield at Xbox's E3 back in June gave the release date for November of next year, okay? Now, again, that's a year and 4 months away from the time they announced it. Is that too long to give a release date? It probably is. But Horizon just gave the release date, right? February, we have the actual date. Saints Row just did it, February. Outlast Trials didn't do it. It just said 2022, but now it's probably not a spring game. Even Sifu, right? Sifu comes out also in February. Actually, a lot of games come out in February, but all of these games are pretty okay with giving a date. So my question, or my statement for Star Wars is if you think you're coming out in April or May, just do it. Just give us the date. There's that kind of anger from you're not giving us a date to circle in our calendars, but there's also, if you want to look at it in a different way as well, just the fact of them being uncertain and pushing it again. I mean, I even said, I think this game is probably coming out January, February, March. Remember, I said that in last week's video. I think it's coming out very early next year. I don't think that anymore, because spring is March, April, May. That's kind of the springtime. So I really think it's more of an April or May thing. But there were some people that wanted it or thought it could happen or whatever, right? In like December, November, January, something like that. That was, that I've seen, you guys kind of pitch those ideas. So even looking at it from like that perspective, it's like, my God, I mean, it was supposed to, so if you really think about it, it was supposed to come out spring 2020, then spring 2021, now spring 2022. There have clearly been major issues with development because it was supposed to come out at the time. It will come out, maybe, we don't even know, maybe it'll get delayed again. It would have come out 2 years before. Calling it unacceptable, again, you're gonna get the people saying like, well, who are you to say that's not, who am I? I'm just me. Like, it's literally just me saying it. We don't have to get super bent out of shape for me criticizing something, by the way, but I'm assuming, again, people are gonna kind of take that angle. I mean, it really is embarrassing when you look at it. So I know I spent 1 minute saying the pros, the rest saying the cons, but at the end of the day, my thoughts of it have always been the same. I love it. I've loved Lego games for a long time. I think this could easily be one of the better ones. I want it. I'm buying it day one. Like, I'm excited for it. I have confidence in the end product, although maybe I shouldn't, right? But all of those things are true. Like, I'm pumped for it. It's just how they've handled the release and the I don't know, like showing us things and just constant pushes and pushes. There's, again, been, I think, some serious bad things that have happened within that studio. So, here we are again. Literally, I guess one of the most disappointing things is we literally are doing it again, right? Last August, we said, okay, well, we only have to wait 6, 7, 8 months, and then we get it. Well, here we are a full year later. It didn't come out, and now we have to wait another 6, 7, 8 months. So, and hope that it comes out. Hope that it doesn't get pushed again. And hope that they give a release date, like an actual date, just to kind of show some confidence at some point, right? And maybe that happens at the Game Awards. Maybe that happens somewhere else. But let me know what you guys think. I'm sure this is going to make people a little upset, and that's okay, I guess. But let me know in the comments below. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on. If you want to follow me on any of my social media accounts, Twitter, second channel, we have a Patreon and YouTube memberships. All of the links for those are in the description below, okay? Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all on the next video.